Well, hello YouTube. So for today, as you can see, I have got me a new background, but today is a very special day because Bumblebee is now on Blu-ray, everybody. That is right. Today, Bumblebee is on Blu-ray. So, to celebrate today, go out, get yourself the DVD, and if you can't, I've just watched it again on Dish, so if you have Dish, you can rent it for a day. So if you want to watch it, you can do those two options. But for today, I thought, since I've been saving this figure for a special day, I think today I thought I would just review Masterpiece Bumblebee, and just because today is the day that it is on Blu-ray, and I was wanting to save this figure for a special occasion. So there you go. Alrighty, so it's got a very nice box, Transformers Bumblebee, and I did get the Takara version. So that is Bumblebee in Japanese, I guess, and instead of Hasbro it says Transformers 35, which I like a lot better. Takara Tomy, Masterpiece. It's got mpm-7, Bumblebee, Autobot. On the side, it says Bumblebee. It's got him right there, and on the back, got that shiny Volkswagen bug symbol. Bottom stuff, I cannot read it. Sag Pac-Man! Oh, sad Pac-Man. Okay. So it says removable battle mask, articulated hands, Stinger sword, Stinger blaster, and the hidden missile bay, which he did not use in the movie. Spoiler, sorry. Anyway, just that shiny sticker. Officially licensed by Volkswagen. If you can read that. And down here on the bottom, we have Volkswagen right there, and sad Pac-Man! Okay, so that is all for the box. And here we have the figure. And my camera down for this. So, here we go. So here is mpm-7 Bumblebee. And he rolls really nicely if you get him transformed right. It took me forever to learn how to transform this guy. But if you get him transformed just right, then he will roll very nicely. Now, as you see, I've got the official transformation right here. And if you look underneath it while he's driving, you can see all this. If you don't want it to look like that and more movie accurate, all you have to do is pull down this section with his head lifted up and bring it into his robot mode position. And just gently slide that underneath and over and down, and it fits in perfectly. So now it doesn't look as much obvious, and it does not affect how he rolls at all. He still rolls the same exact way, and if you're lucky, you can get these pushed far enough back. So, but anyway, I'm going to move that back because that is a step to transform him, and I'm going to do the full review. Not cheat any way out of it. But that is just if you don't want his chest plate being right there. So, as I said, he rolls really nicely. So now, for comparison, here he is with Studio Series Bumblebee. Here he is with the Christmas ornament. Here he is with Studio Series 27 Clunker Bumblebee. Here he is with Energon Igniter's Speed Series Bumblebee. And here he is with Energon Igniter's Speed Series Camaro Bumblebee. Here he is with mpm-3, which So the two mpm Bumblebees side by side. They look good together. Alright. And then here he is with Studio Series 26 World War II Bumblebee. And last but not least, here's with G1 Bumblebee because it's precious. So precious. Oh. Roll out. Alrighty. So, before we transform him, I am going to show you the accessories because there is a way to store them in the vehicle mode just like on Studio Series Bumblebee. So, here is his Stinger Blaster, his Stinger Sword, and his Battle Mask. So, anyway, they all are able to go together. So what you do is you take the tab that is in here and you slide it in right there. Like that. There is a black tab right here. We'll go into this slot right there. Then, I've actually got Bumblebee playing on Dish right now. I've got it rented for the whole day, so after I get done with this review, I'm going to go watch it again. Because it was awesome! So anyway, you got these two ports right here, where these two posts will go into, which is his exhaust pipes. So if you get it lined up just right, there you go. And honestly, I'm kind of glad they don't store like that, because that makes him look more movie accurate, as in the Studio Series, it was, yeah, it stores neatly, but it makes the robot mode look less accurate. So he still rolls with it on. It's just a way to keep it stored, so it's just a weapon pack. So I'm going to set all this stuff over here for now. So, to transform him, excuse me, all we have to do is start. So, first, you want to come back here and get the back headlights out like that. They just are on this little tab. Go, it's on a tab. You want to come up to the roof, lift it up. Of course, it's not wanting to do right with me today, because the camera's on. Right. Anyway, you need to split it up, and these two tabs will go into those two slots right there. Bring it forward. Then, you need to bring this section out like that. And then, there's a little clear tab that goes inside here. Right there. That little tab right there. And that'll just come out and swing forward. Same thing on this side. Come here. There we go. Excuse me. Alrighty. So now we need to take this section and bring it back. Shift it up. Like that, it's on a double hinge. Then right here, this little gray section tabs into this other section which holds his arm in. And if you transform him back, you need to have his fist in like this and his hand like this with his thumb sticking out. And this little post right there will go into a slot in here. So you want to untab that on both sides. Then you want to come to the front, untab it. It just tabs in right there, and you just shift it out. That piece moves all the time. Okay, so now you want to bring them down under the tab that they were pegged into. It will slide down. Okay, now you want to come up, make sure that that untabs from these right there. Move this out of the way, it'll come up. You can see his head. Move these out of the side. These big black tabs will go in here, like that. Then you want to bring it down on this hinge. Oops, camera shaking. Camera's shaking. Okay, and there's this tab right here on both sides that will tab into this circle right here when you go back into vehicle mode. So, now that you've got that down, you need to come to his arms, and these just tab in, so you want to split them, bring them up on that hinge. Then you need to bring the wings in like this, and you need to bring them out, rotate them to where the missile pods are facing forward, like this. Move everything out of the way, bring it up, there it is. Now you want to bring down this hinge with this head on it. There are 2 tabs right here that'll go into 2 slots right here. This slot and that slot. And so his head will just accordion down and we'll tab in like that. Alrighty, we're almost done. So, now that you've got that split, you need to bring this section around, bring it up that 1 extra click, rotate it, and the hinge that tabbed in the tab that tabbed in right there will tab into his arm, so you need to bring it up, and it will just go in like that. For the hand, you need to bring it forward like that. Same thing on this side. Bring it up, around, up again. This is a very different Bumblebee transformation than what we've seen before. Make sure that that is brung up all the way. And where the doors tab in, right here is a little slot. I don't know if you can see it. That this little tab right there will go into. Like that. Then extend these forward. Bring this up like that. Bring that around. Bring it around. It'll click in. Bring his fist forward. You can open up his hand as if you like. Again, I'll show you articulation and whenever we get there. Okay, same thing on this side. Rotate this around. We're almost there. Alright. So now, we're going to work on the feet. So you just split this whole section. Bring this out on this hinge right there. Lift up his foot. Bring it up. Swing it forward. Bring it out. Bring this down. This is a die-cast piece. Bring it over. Slide this forward. Bring down this little tab right there. And then there is a tab right there. We'll go into this slot. There we go. Bring down this section. Rotate the wheel in. Bring this section up. Bring it down. You got to move it in a certain position. Let me move this leg out of the way. Okay. So there's that little tab right there that'll go into that slot. So you need to have this bent like that. Forward. And bent again. Let me see here. There we go. And it will just slot in like that. And it will go over this tab. And then you need to take this section, push it in. Where the back bumper. Well, there. And there you go. There's a leg. All done. Second verse, same as the first. As Mgo says. Bring all this down, around, forward, up. Ugh. Up. Up. Like so. Bring this heel around, bring this down. Bring it forward. Bring this up after you rotate the tire in. Bring it down, down. It'll tab in. Slot right there. Push that in. And take out the back bumper like that. Alrighty. So now that we can stand him up, he has gotten tall. And now for his wings. before you do that, you need to rotate these faux bumpers out and bring them down. Okay. Now, you want to get him positioned, bring his arms down like that. And so now, we are going to fold in this part. It will just collapse itself like that. Need to push in the bumper like that. Not all the way, because it has to grip around something else, because it will go into these two little cavities right here. Alright, and then this will rotate in, and there is a clip right here that all this will go into. Alright, and that is secure, and if you get it right, it will stay there. Now you need to push this back, and it will come down. It just tabbed in right there. You need to bring that section up, rotate it in, and there is a slot right there that will go into this tab right here. If you can see it. Oh, camera shaking. I gotta get me a new tripod. I'm so sorry. Just rotate up a bit. Alrighty. Now that is put in like that. Bring this around like that. Bring this up, down, rotate it around, and push it in. And just according to this, however you want. And so, we have ourselves mpm-7 Bumblebee. And this is a awesome figure. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Alrighty. And so now, for comparison, here he is with mpm-3. And as you can see, mpm-3 is a lot taller. Here he is with World War II Bumblebee, Clunker Bumblebee, Volkswagen Bumblebee, Statue of Bumblebee, Eardry Niners Bumblebee, this Bumblebee, and G1 Bumblebee. Alrighty. So now, it is time to show the accessories, which are the best part, I think. Alrighty. So, in order to give him his sword, all you have to do... Oh yeah, I gotta go over articulation first, I'm sorry. Legs go forward and back that far, go out that far, knee bend, ankle tilt, they, arms are on a hinge, can go forward all the way around 360 if you can manage that. Wrist can rotate. Every finger is individually articulated, and this one has the index finger has extra joint, and the thumb is on a swivel. Hands can rotate, elbow bend, bicep rotation, and head is on a ball joint, so it can look down but not up, and can go all the way around. And he's got a waist swivel. Okay, so now for the accessories, all you have to do is take this post and stick it in this part right here. And what I like to do is close up his hand. And also, Bumblebee can do the hammer fist thing he did in the movie. And he can also do the rock out symbol. And he can point. And he can be fancy. And we're not going to go any farther, if you know what I mean. So anyway, you open up his hand like this, where all his fingers are lined up, and his thumb needs to be bent down like that. And you take this part, and in this little cavity is where his fingers go. And there is a tab right here which will go in there, which is why you push down his thumb on the inside. wrap it around, and it will click in, and there is his gun. And one thing I noticed is, if you look, these 3 lines are actually his fingers, and on the bottom is his thumb. So he has his hand open like this, and the gun comes out this way, which I thought was really neat, because that's his thumb, and those are his 3 fingers. Now, for the battle mask, you lift this part up, take off that, which is basically like that, and you just take the battle mask and put this down, and to store it, this piece, you can put it here on this little clear tab. And for the sword, there is this tab, which will go into a slot right over here. And same for the gun. You can take it, flip it upside down like this, and there's a tab, which will go into a slot back here. Yay, weapon storage. And same thing for the battle mask for the regular face. And you can put the Stinger sword on this side, and you can put the gun on this side. Goes on the exact same way. There. And also, if you want, okay, you can also take the tab to store it on and plug it in right here as a forearm cannon. So. And also, the wings can go like this, and you can angle these parts up. And so, just for that, I will show you a pose that you can get him into. So there. And there you go. And that just shows you how stable this figure is. He's standing up on one leg. And the last thing to talk about is the missile pods, which if you just lift up his chest, there are his missiles, which he didn't use in the movie. So, there's a review for Transformers mpm-7 Masterpiece Movie Bumblebee. I hope you enjoyed, and go get yourself the DVD. It is out on Blu-ray right now as we speak. April 2nd is when this video was recorded, and that is the day it was released. So I thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and slap that bell to get notifications on all uploads. And I'll see you in the next review. Goodbye. Oh, and also before I forget, there will be another toy hunt tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. There will be a toy hunt April 3rd, Thursday. So, this is the Transformers Reviewer saying thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.